Let's go, go. Hey, 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 who's the news? Who's the news? Show. Hey, 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 who's the news? Who's the news? That's it, you watching that. Who's the news? Who's the news? That's it, you watching.
Hey, welcome to the Hoodz and Newz show. We back right here. Hey, 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 hey. Welcome to the live show in the DMV, man, right here. Shout out to my team right here. It's my boy Elway on my right, maybe your left, but you get what I'm trying to say. This is my boy Dom on the other side. You know what I'm saying? Everything good to go. You know what I'm saying? Boogie, woogie, woogie. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is boogie, woogie, woogie? I was thinking about the electric side, you know, TLB joint. Got electric slide.
Oh, you tripping.
Anyway, how's everybody's week, man?
Everything is
Hey, man,
okay. Everything's okay. It's on the ups.
I'm good, man.
They opening everything back up, man. Streets is free. They freed the
First
streets.
and foremost, yeah, definitely. First of all, shout out to my comment section.
Woo wee! I love y'all.
Y'all is the funny.
Shout
last
out
episode,
to the comment section.
I'm the
on
real.
YouTube.
What he said? I'm the official. I'm an official. Oh my god.
Yeah, he said I'm official stepper.
I'm a official
I can't
stepper.
be
I'm
on
an
it.
official stepper. Like, bro, if you in the comment section for this drink, man, oh my god.
Shout out to you, bro.
Shout out to you, bro. He put a bit check on YouTube comments, man.
Nah, for real.
Nah, for real. Nah, shout out to other bro too. I ain't say he going like that, but yeah. But nah, we gonna get straight to the discussions, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about these hot topics, man. First and foremost, what's going on with my page?
Hey, why they keep spanking your page,
my
man?
page, bro? Like 2 times in 2 weeks, bro. My page just gets deleted, dog. Y'all keep sending these fake bots. These, I don't know if it's the police. I don't know what it is, but y'all can leave my page alone, bro. You know how hard it is to build an Instagram page, bro? You know what I'm saying? They work hard. Like, what? How long have I had that Instagram page? What, 4 or 5 years?
Not 5, probably like 4.
4.5, man.
Yeah.
4.5. Cause I was big YouTube at first, then I became.
Then he turned his back on YouTube.
Yeah, I did. My bad. All my YouTube followers, I apologize. I'm back though. I'm gonna be back.
John hanging.
I'm gonna be back though. But now, just in general, man, the community guidelines on there, man, it's crazy, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been flagged for the most innocent things. Like, I remember I got flagged.
The most innocent things. What you
Like,
post the
like,
babies and
I remember I got flagged for a little kid joning on his uncle.
what was that? Bullying and harassment?
Yeah, that was bullying
Wow.
and harassment. How a 7-year-old gonna bully somebody? I got on my personal page, which is Big Keto 202.
Big old mad.
Yeah, well, yeah, big old man right now, bro. I've been messing up on the keto though, but you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk about that later. I got flagged on my own page because in the caption I called myself ugly.
Wow.
Like, come on now.
You are pretty ugly.
I'm pretty ugly, but let me be the judge of that.
Sherwin?
It's y'all big old luck,
Yeah, almost snuck that in there real smooth.
Hey, bro, as long as your mother said you handsome, that's all that matters. My mother told me I was handsome when I was born, and after that, I said nothing else mattered.
Nothing else
Hot day
matters.
of the week.
Hey, bro.
Oh man.
Damn.
Leave my page alone, y'all.
But nah, you know what though? On some real shit, like I feel like Instagram went real soft. Like I don't know how Instagram got so soft. Somebody was trying to like break it down. I already understand that Mark Zuckerberg now owns Instagram because with Facebook and they, did the little merger thing. That's cool. But what I'm saying is that like whatever happened to freedom of speech, you know what I'm saying? Like I understand if you're censoring something that's like an actual threat of violence or, you know what I'm saying, something that's like obscene, like, okay, I get that. But if somebody's just like, what platform do we use to really express ourselves? You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as like, if you just, like you said, I want to join on myself. I can't join on myself on Instagram. Like, damn, what's the problem? Like,
like, and then if you appeal it, they rejected my appeal. Like,
it takes the fun out of the platform. You know what I'm saying? And then I feel like they got picks with it because it's other people. Like, I've seen you post something from somebody else's page, or I've seen this on somebody else's page. You might not necessarily get it from them, and that same thing could get flagged on your page and then be up on the other page. I don't understand how that works.
And you got also, it's a mixture of a computer system, a flawed computer system.
Definitely flawed.
Yeah, a flawed computer system, and a mixture of like I said, fake pages, bots, people who spam. And I know it'd be people spamming because it'd be like 100 fake pages talking about something. You gonna get your page shut down again. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It'd be this one particular IG channel. He always, what he does is he'll comment on my stuff and then change the name of his IG.
Yeah, I don't understand why they. Remember they was cracking down on that for a minute, the fake pages.
Yeah, the fake. They
like they need to focus on that. Focus on these fake pages and stop worrying about. You know what I'm saying? Like, Instagram is a wild place now, man. It used to be.
It's literally software you can just make 1,000 pages and then just target a page and get that page deleted by just keep flagging them down. And Instagram don't know nothing, so they just gonna shut it down. You know what I'm saying? But I got my page back for now. I got a lot of promos that I owe, so I gotta knock out those promos, and then within like 2 days, I'm putting my stuff on private for that one. You know what I'm saying? Until at least until the community guys.
Until further notice.
Until further notice. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're gonna get straight to the next story, man. Oh, but till then, follow DMV Hoodz and Newz Worldwide. Follow that page too. That's the official backup page. Also, I will be also posting DMV and non-DMV topics on there as well. So make sure you definitely follow that though. But yeah, we're gonna talk about this, man. Baller, man, links up with Cody Ray. Is that Cody Ray or Cody Ray?
I think it's Coy LeRae.
Coy LeRae.
I think that's how you say it.
He was at a listening party. He been linking up with a lot of mainstream artists too, man.
Like the whole industry.
Yeah, the whole industry, man. And if there's an example of how to network and how to link up with artists, Asian Doll, Cody Ray,
Big 30.
Big 30. So many artists like
Big Scar.
If there's someone that teaches you how to network with other artists, that's ballers. Like that's baller right there. He's telling you how to do it right then and there. You know what I'm saying? Making big moves though. So you know what I'm saying? How you feel about that, LA?
I mean, I think this is, you know what I'm saying, him as an artist, you know what I'm saying, outside of all the other, you know what I'm saying, like that's a good example of what a lot of people in our area should be doing. You know what I'm saying? You seen Big Flock. With the song Pooh Shiesty. Yeah. I think Hammer Time
did one Pooh Shiesty.
Got one with Pooh Shiesty. At the end of the day, if you can have the DMV on lock, you can have this market on lock, cool. It's a whole world out there. You know what I'm saying? And it's cross promotion. Like if you gotta pay a bigger artist for a feature, that is just gonna get you exposure to their fan base, and it's gonna make you look more established in your area as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you can't just say, well, I ain't paying nobody for no features. I'm gonna do it like this, da-da-da-da. All right, cool. That might work for you. That's not gonna work for everybody. You know what I'm saying? But I can't tell nobody what to do. I just feel like with the way that they moving, it's bringing more attention to their music, their movement, everything they got going on, because they're building, God bless you, they're building relationships within the industry. And it's like every time you look up, now, I've seen him on Academics page like 3 times. You know what I'm saying? Like so people that's not from the DMV are gonna look at him like he's an established artist, established up and coming artist. Yeah. You know, like, so they're gonna put more respect on him than if he wasn't doing it that type of way. But at the end of the day, you see what it's doing. It's like you gotta pay for the features, you gotta pay for the promotion, you gotta pay for, you know what I'm saying? Like, and now, I mean, no funny, like he one of the most talked about artists in the area. Even if you might not know his music yet, every time you look up, you see him. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's solid. That's solid. I like how he moving.
Yeah. And everybody be like, man, boo, boo, boo. You know what I'm saying? When they do this for the sound artist, they do that for the sound artist. No, the sound artists have something called marketing budgets.
Definitely.
They have marketing budgets where they pay for feature, where the marketing budget pays for the feature, the video shoots, everything. Like, they pay for that. So the artist might not take out of pocket directly, but they're getting a loan from that label, and that label will want that money back. So you got to remember, a label is just a bank.
Yeah, let's break that down.
Yeah, a label is a bank.
Let's break this down real quick for every aspiring artist out there. Let's be clear so y'all can understand how this works. Because I see a lot of people in your comment section specifically upset about not getting posted, or they feel like their music is better, and you know what I'm saying? Be a lot of hate-filled stuff. All right, so listen, the music industry does not care how good your music is, how bad your music is. That does not matter. It matters about marketability. Can they sell you? You know what I'm saying? Can they profit off of you? If you have a fan base that they can make money off of, they're going to invest in you. Just like he said, it is a bank. So them investing in you is not giving you money. That when you sign that contract, you can sign $1 million contract. That is not $1 million that you can go and blow and just, I'm rich. That is $1 million that you owe with interest. All right, the label is going to recoup their $1 million plus first before you ever see a coin. And if you don't believe me, you need to do your research and look up the game. The game probably had one of the worst record deals ever in rap history.
Game?
Yes, the rapper the game.
Break down his deal real quick.
All right, so he was actually signed to an independent label. He was signed to Jay to the Bigger Figure. All right, so Geffen, which is under Interscope, came in and wanted the game because he was in California. And I guess after messing with JT the Bigger Figure, he had a buzz in Cali. Cali is a big market. So they felt like, well, shoot, if we can just get him bigger in that market, we could probably make some money off of him. Boom, they bought him out of that contract. Now he's under Geffen Interscope. They had him on a shelf because they didn't know what to do with him until 50 Cent came out. So when 50 blew up so big, they said, you know what? Let's just make him a member of G-Unit. So he'll be G-Unit with the West Coast, and then you have Young Buck with the South, and then y'all is the, the North, East Coast. All right, boom. So first album sold like, what, 4 or 5 million records. Y'all can go look it up. I think he sold like 4 or 5 million out the gate. You know what I'm saying? Now people selling first week numbers is like 100,000, and that's good. He sold 400 to 5 million records back when his debut album and still didn't make a penny. He was still in debt. He didn't make his first money from his name and being in the game and all that until he did the deal with 410 Motors or 310 Motors, whatever. I think it was 310 Motors or whatever. He had a deal. They gave him a shoe, some Hurricane shoes or something like that. And that's how once he made that deal, that was the first time he made money off of being the game, the rapper, this big multi-platinum selling rapper. That's crazy, right? To sell 4 or 5 million records and still not have recouped from what the label put into you as investing.
As soon as that, he didn't make no money off his.
I don't know about now. You know what I'm saying?
He brought his publishing back.
But you see, he moved different now. Like I think he independent now. Him and Wack 100 doing their own thing now. You know what I'm saying? But you see the marketing and the budget and stuff is different. You don't see the game everywhere. At that time, you seen the game everywhere.
Right.
Because the label was putting that money into the marketing and promotion and making him look like a superstar. They built him up. You know what I'm saying? So just understand, like, y'all want to sign to these labels, y'all want to sign these contracts, y'all want to look sweet, and you want to have your chain and all that. All that's cost. Like, them chains ain't yours. That's not your chain.
It's like if you sign a management deal with a big homie and he throw 200 bands on you or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody putting some money behind you. You putting money behind yourself. You know what I'm saying?
That's the only way you gonna win.
So that's the only way you're gonna win. Marketing, investing, but make smart investments. Don't just spend your money just to spend your money. You know what I'm saying? Make smart investments, whatever you think is best for you. No. Yeah, we're gonna get straight to the next discussion though, man. Oh yeah. Also, shout out to A-Rod, man. Somebody, man, he linked up with Gillian Wallow. What was his name? Wallow?
Yeah, Wallow.
Yeah, Wallow. Whole time. Shout out to Gillian Wallow too, man.
Yeah, they doing their thing, man.
Yeah, shout out to A-Rod, somebody, man. You know, he got to make a big comeback this year. You know, he been in the cut chilling, but that's the good man though. You know what I'm saying? He definitely been in the cut chilling. You know what I'm saying? So
that's A-Rod brought a Moneybag Yo to the hood, right?
Yeah, he brought him to the trenches. He brought him down E. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely brought him down to the trenches though, man. So shout out to A-Rod, somebody though. You know what I'm saying? Also, man, you know, Young Jumper, Adam 22, man, they reacted
You should call him Young Jumper?
That's what I don't want to get into no Young, Lil, none of this. Did I call him Young Jumper? Man, shout out to Adam 22, No Jumper team, man. They reacted to Murder Run Rose. You know what I'm saying? One up. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, Big Murder?
What's up? I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie, y'all.
You love her too? You want to marry her too?
I got the biggest crush on Murder Run Rose.
Who you don't?
But hold on. I would never go smack at her.
Why are you scared?
I am definitely scared of Murder Run Rose. I am scared. Like I swear, she like the type of job I go smack at her. She go right in
what they called her? They said that they called her Megan Thee Stallion with some bodies.
Yeah, no bullshit. They definitely said that though. Oh God.
But nah, shout out Murder Monroe, man. She been doing her thing for a minute, man. Very talented young lady, man.
Yeah, it's good. You know, her and 100 about to go perform out West Virginia.
I
too.
seen that flyer, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Crumb Slice Loaf. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I saw that flyer.
You doing a lot behind them, man. Shout out to the OTD dudes, man.
Yeah, the
Don
whole
Milo.
OTD, man.
Shout out to Curry Top Dono.
Big
You know what I'm
Dono,
saying?
man.
Shout out to
Curry.
Bino too, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to OTD,
They
man.
free the real.
Hopefully we get a couple of them, man. They be special guys on here too, man. But now, like, yeah, that's a big thing though. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, murder. If I go smack, please don't whip the dog out on me, man. Please. Just please. Just please.
Someone with the dog out on me.
Scary. He's so scary, man.
I'm sorry. I ain't gonna lie. I'll run from Murder Monroe though.
You will run from her?
Yeah, I'll run from Murder Monroe. I ain't gonna lie.
You don't got a chance in hell, bro. You better
I'll
off.
run from her. All these niggas out here, I'll probably square up. Murder Monroe, I'm gone. Man.
Man, she is.
Monroe, yeah, I heard about y'all.
I'm sorry, bro. She not gonna give you. You're not gonna get a chance. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, I already know I ain't gonna get the chance though.
But you
But
just scary, bro. She not even gonna.
Worst thing a woman
Like-
can tell you is no. Tell me what you gonna run.
she ain't gonna tell you no. She gonna.
Man,
I'm
she's still a
telling you.
lady at the end of the day, bro. Man, up. You sound like a sucker right now.
Yeah, man. You sounded
That ain't why I gotta sound like a
big
sucker, though.
sweeto. You ain't big
Something
keto
like
today. You
that.
big
Big
sweeto.
Don't put that in the hashtag, y'all.
Big sweeto.
Don't put that as the hashtag, y'all.
Scared to death.
I can't be
You
scared.
about to
of
have
female.
nightmares about big murder. That's crazy, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I still think she
Shout
cute.
out to
though.
Murder Monroe,
I
though.
still think she cute though.
Shout out to her, man. Shout out to OTD.
Yeah.
Curdy Top. Matter of fact, Donald just dropped a new song. I just seen you post it.
Yeah. That's why I was talking. Yeah, I had to shout out, man.
He gotta come in here and leg. He gotta do the leg dance.
yeah.
Don't nobody do that leg dance like Donald do that leg
Oh,
dance.
yeah,
You hear me?
definitely.
He get the fucking them up.
Shout out to Big 3-0, man. They the only ones that had
They
their
moving,
own.
man.
They had two signature dances. Like, y'all gotta give it. They had the Big 3-0 dance.
Yup.
Then they got the leg dance. I can't think of no. The only other hood, Simple City had their own dance. But nah, they was like the first. I can't think of it. So shout out to 30s, man. All the
Shout out
time.
to her, man.
Shout out
30 we got a lot. Matter of fact, you just posted 40
Yeah.
Rich what's it? Rich Tay.
Rich Tay and
40 Gang
Lil
Ruger
Reds.
and what's the other guy
Lil
name?
Reds.
Yeah, Lil
Shout out
Reds.
Lil Reds,
Shout out to
man.
Reds, man.
That song Frank too.
Yeah, definitely shout out to Dono.
Shout out Nelly Rose.
We just did a little cleanup around 30th about 3 weeks ago. Dono came out, helped clean up and stuff. Shout out to Dono, man. Shout out to my boy Black, man.
Yeah, shout
Black,
out
I'm gonna
Black,
get
too.
you on here. We gotta get Black on here.
Oh yeah, we definitely gotta get Black on here
We
though.
get you on here, man. We go back.
Yeah,
Good
Black.
man, man.
So yeah, man. So the future of Go-Go, little girl, stay with CCB. Shawty was spitting. I ain't gonna lie.
There she go. Yeah.
She was spitting
She
with
was
confidence.
Look at the hand motions, yeah.
You can tell she a superstar.
And
if she don't-
It's in her blood, you
She
know.
go up the man, then she got the
It
crank.
ain't no
Everybody-
city like ours, man.
Look
Just
at
that's in
everybody in
her
the back just
blood,
jamming
man.
like.
Hey DC, she got the crank.
She just had that charisma off the break. I could tell, like, even if she doesn't pursue Go-Go, like, you know what I'm saying? She come like a mainstream artist. She got the charisma already.
Nah,
so.
she
Definitely.
got it. She gonna do something with Go-Go. Even if, no matter what else she do, she got it.
Even if you become a worldwide.
her family probably like solid Go-Go head. They probably still one of the Go-Go's. Like it's in her. Baby Lil Chris.
That's baby Lil Chris. She probably leave like her
Baby
own
Lil
band
Chris.
though. Shit, we never know, man. But nah, shout out to that girl right there. Though.
Shout out to her.
Yeah.
Shout out
Man,
CCB.
man, we gotta
Hey,
send
we
this
need
to
more
her.
that. More bands need to be doing that too.
We gotta send this to her. Young, if you see this, man, we try and get you on the show. Come to the show. Whoever know that girl, tag the girl.
Yeah.
Tell her
We
hit
got a
the page.
stage for her. Let her
We
get up
got
there
a
and do her
stage for you
thing.
right here, and you can come up here and crank. You know,
Make it happen. CCB, make it happen.
you gotta get me out the way though. You gotta get me.
Got stamp.
Yeah,
Y'all stamp bills to do those stamp Dom up.
Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
that's solid,
All the
man.
time though, man. So man, they got a whole gas shortage, man, going on out here, especially out VA. VA horrible, man.
It's back now. Gas is back, man. It's over.
It's over.
You know the funny thing that was like, did you see the people panicking and thought it was an actual gas shortage and not the gas you put in your car shortage? They thought it was a shortage on the Zaza.
Oh shit. They was buying.
They was panicking. They thought the pack. They thought the shortage was on
Man,
pack.
if you was the weed man for the week, you was that guy right there, man.
Man, you wanna know what gas stations had the gas? All the ones in the hood.
Yeah.
Nah, that's a
Minnesota
lie.
Avenue, shit, me.
Nah, bro.
I had an article. It was an article. I forgot what newspaper it was, but it revealed all the gas stations in the city
You want me
that
to
had
tell you the
gas.
truth?
And on my, it was all the gas stations that was on there, it was like 20 of them. All them jokers in the hood. I had to go to Minnesota Avenue to get some gas. I was on like
I got to the Sickle and the Shell, and
me-
both of them was I couldn't even get no gas.
Nah, look though. Listen, let me finish. We was on that jump. They got the fighting for gas. They got the fighting for gas. Like the lines were crazy. Like each gas tank, the lines were backed up for like on Minnesota Avenue. It was backed up to the next building for real. So this lady hit this lady car. They got out arguing, all types of stuff. Like it was just crazy.
For gas though.
Another gas station just had Supreme. People filling their pumps up with Supreme.
And my man just told me he had to fill this tank up. He didn't even have a truck in there. He had to fill this tank up for $80, bro.
Yeah, when I went on that, it wasn't no gas, and I lived right there. I went down there twice. One day they had gas, and then the next day they didn't. I went down there the day of. The Shell and the Sicko was like, it was like nothing. Like it was a ghost town. I was sick because I normally wait because that's like some of the cheapest gas in the city, and I go there and fill up. But I don't know. It's back now. We good. Everything.
I mean,
good
that.
Do y'all feel like that was really a hacking situation, or do y'all feel like we got scammed on the gas? Like y'all think it was another agenda behind that?
How did they?
Because they said that they hacked the pipeline. What does hacking the pipeline got to do with a truck physically pulling up and putting the gas at the station?
I guess that's when you rely too much on technology. I guess it backfires. You know what I'm saying?
I don't believe it. I don't know what.
I saw one dude on Stage Cheese. He was like, because they had the out of order, no gas, and then he just paid for it and still pumped his gas.
You know one thing this situation showed me between this and the COVID is that we live in a very selfish world, bro. Where people will hoard everything for themselves. They don't want nobody else to have nothing. I watch these mamas buy endless Lysol,
toilet paper.
They bought all the toilet paper.
All the toilet paper. Bro,
they said we're gonna die. We're gonna have a clean.
I was so happy before COVID. I was so happy before the quarantine started because I had ordered like on Amazon like 2 big ass things of like toilet paper, like 24 packs, 2 of them. And like, bro, we ran out of that, and we tried to go get toilet paper. It's been 2 months later, like Drake still cleared out the toilet paper, bro. Like, y'all need to stop what y'all doing. And y'all probably still got toilet paper in y'all house.
They hoarded the gas. Now I wonder who's stupid still sitting around with gas. Now that the gas stations about they whole trunk just boofing because you got back. They just put gas in bags, bro.
Oh, let me got the gas.
Oh, did somebody catch on fire? They lit a cigarette. But who pays us?
Oh, that was on my page. In Mo County. Yeah, they were smoking a cigarette. No, that had something to do with sanitizer though.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, that had something to do with sanitizer. They were smoking and sanitizing the whole car on fire. That's just crazy, man.
Unbelievable.
Crazy, man. Crazy. So we're going to get next to the discussion right here. Are vaccines mandatory?
I haven't seen nothing saying it's mandatory yet. I'm not sure about that. I'll have to look it up. But I would hope not. Because if y'all make vaccines mandatory, I'm not getting it. I don't care. I haven't caught COVID. This whole time I've been good.
Nah, y'all not going to make me take it.
I'm not taking no.
Now, I'm not saying I ain't pro or con. I mean, I'm just do what you want, what you feel like is best for yourself. But at the same time, though, you're not going to make me take anything. That's facts. You know what I'm saying?
You taking it if it's mandatory?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Shit, me. No. I ain't taking it. You ain't, man. You gonna have to hold me down, tie me down. I ain't taking that.
It just don't make sense. Like for somebody like
Make
that don't even sound right. Like you want to force something to me to put inside of my body that I don't even know what the effects it's gonna have.
Man, it's crazy. They ain't never pushed no vaccine like this before.
Never.
When, like I said before, when have they ever put something out there that was good for our people, or put something like this that was really good to help us? Like, never. Like, come on now, we gotta be realistic. People panicking and people being slaves. Like, oh, I gotta travel, so you so worried about traveling out of the country, traveling here, traveling there, so you gonna sell your soul to get a vaccine, so you can travel and be and laugh and have fun and clap on beaches and
clap on. Hey, hashtag that right there.
That's the
clap on
clap
beaches.
On beaches, he ain't lying
like,
though.
2 days and you out and drink mimosas and do all that. That's cool. That's fun memories. But come on now, life deeper than that. Life deeper than just having fun. Like, see the real picture. I ain't getting no, you can't get on the plane if you don't get this vaccine. Well, I don't need to get on the plane. You hear me?
I tell you what.
I don't need to get on the plane.
I tell you what. Every man-made medicine years down the line always have some type of. Remember, we was just joking about this before, but it was like, hey, have you taken Proxolomol? You may be eligible for compensation. Hey, listen, y'all might be eligible for compensation down the road from this vaccine, but you might not be able to spend that money.
Hello. Hello.
Especially that Johnson.
Hello. If you've lost a leg or you have 3 legs, you have the right to get honest. Shout out to my girl Rakisha Ballinger. She's a bucket. First of all, she just commented. She's a clean bucket. I had a chance to coach her. She's crazy, but
Shout out to her.
She got a scholarship to go to college. I don't want to say the wrong school though, but she got a scholarship to go to college. Shout out to Rakisha Ballinger. But she said right
her
now
last name is Ballinger. That's like that.
Yeah,
She's destined to be a baller.
She's a bucket, but she says right now they are making requirements to get it before college. But I know Morgan State said it's mandatory. You have to get it.
But now I find that funny that they did that with the HBCUs. They made it mandatory for HBCUs. I didn't see them doing that mandatory for no other colleges.
I think it is though.
All right,
I'm not 100% sure.
I ain't 100% sure, but I know that I saw that it was mandatory for the HBCUs.
Yeah,
but don't misquote me, y'all. And I appreciate anybody in the comments. They always come through because they was even talking about what you was talking about last week when you mentioned the year of the Aquarius. People were speaking on that. So, all right, shout out to y'all, man, because y'all really be doing y'all homework. Shout out to the comment section, man.
Yeah. Speaking of vaccinations and stuff, I just wanted to add a silent question, man. Not silent question, but a situation I just forgot to bring up. What's going on with these openings in the DMV, man?
They open. That's the whole kill to me. Like, all right, you opening everything up.
And everybody ain't been vaccinated.
But everybody haven't been vaccinated. So what's the big deal? Like, I don't understand. Like, y'all, the same virus is still out here. You know what I'm saying? It hasn't been proven that they already said the vaccine is not 100% cure or prevent, not cure, but the vaccine doesn't prevent you 100% from catching COVID. So what are y'all talking about? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, just open everything back up and just let everything go back to normal. I just feel like the whole thing was about 5G cover up and all that. And
I call COVID. I can't say it's fully 5G.
I'm not saying that you caught something. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you caught, bro. You feel me? Like, they could have gave you COVID for all you know.
Yeah, I know. Them folks keep jumping in that wharf in that Potomac River, man. I think that's where COVID came from. If anything, y'all tripping. I keep getting videos of y'all jumping in the wharf and the Anacostia in the Potomac River. Like, what's wrong with y'all,
that's them
bro?
gentrifiers, man.
Hey, that's y'all. Y'all gentrifiers. Y'all need to learn some DC history. Like,
there's no DC native born and raised here jumping in that water.
Nobody
we know what's in that
from
water.
DC. If they ended up in that water, is it because they did? or something they fell in there by accident.
We know what's in that water.
We know what's in that water. Everything is in that water. Everything. I'm tired of getting video every week. Like it was a girl like 16 years old. She fell in the water. I think we talked about it on like one of our old episodes. 16, she was like riding a little motorbike and she fell in that water. She said she got sick for 2 weeks. Like, that's the minimum. I think COVID came from that water. Like, you know what I'm saying? It came from Anacostia River. So stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't trying to get sick again this summer, man, with a whole new disease. Whole time though, man. But now we're gonna talk about this right here, man. Also before we go, we know the city opened it back up. We know Mo County is 75% capacity starting in May. I don't know what's going on in PG, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna open back up. I don't care if they say there's no mask mandate for anybody. Please still wear y'all masks. Please be safe, y'all.
Yeah, that's the tricky part. Because, like, I work at a gym, and they saying that they still going to require people to wear their masks inside the gym. And I'm like, listen, one thing I'm not about to do is argue with nobody. If they saying they fully vaccinated and they don't want to wear their masks, like, don't put me in a position where, because if I don't care that much. You know what I'm saying? To be trying to, if somebody don't want to wear their mask and they sitting there, what you want me to do?
I got barred from Planet Fitness for not wearing my mask.
And now they about to, this is crazy.
Well, no, I got unbarred though. Shout out to Planet Fitness on Penn Avenue. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, it wasn't even. It was crazy because I didn't even. My mask just kept falling off while I was working out. You know what I'm saying? That unmotivated me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be back.
Blame it on that.
Yeah, it was an unmotivation.
That's a good excuse.
It was a big excuse though. I'm gonna be back though, y'all. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? But now we're gonna talk about this right here, man. What's up, man? 3-year-old was found in. I don't know what's been going on with children, just in general. I'm gonna talk about all the children. The 6-year-old that got shot, the 3-year-old that got shot in Bowie, the 3-year-old that was in the trash can, the little kid Kion. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with all these situations, man? With these kids, man.
This should be heartbreaking. I hate to see. This is the reason why I don't watch the news, because it's always something that just make you want to break down. You know what I'm saying? Like, that breaks me down, man. You gotta protect the kids. We don't protect nothing else. We gotta protect the kids, bro.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? They the future, bro. Like,
Facts, no questions, man.
I don't know what will make you do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know what possesses somebody to do that.
Yeah, facts. I don't understand it though, man. But you know, just
Prayers up to the
prayers,
family,
condolences,
man.
man. That's all I
Anybody that's related to that 3-year-old?
3-year-old. So I thought
it said
so
3-year-old.
3-year-old. So that was a child. That was a toddler. Like that wasn't like a 3-month-old. That was a child. That's sad, man. It's condolences to the family of that situation.
So yeah, man. Stay tuned for more from the Hoodz and Newz show. We'll be right
We're
back.
gonna take a
y'all,
quick
man.
little break, y'all.
Hey, what's going on with y'all, man? It's your boy DMV Hoodz and Newz. This is the Hoodz and Newz staff right here, man. If y'all looking for any advertisements, any shout outs, any even performances now.
Live performances.
Live performances.
If
know
you
what
want
I'm
to
saying?
Zoom call in,
Yes.
you can Zoom call in.
Also, if you need Instagram promo outside of the DMV Hoodz and Newz, what's the page? Hoodz and Newz show.
Show.
Yes, y'all can actually DM it. It's gonna be right down here at Hoodz and Newz show right here. Y'all can get anything y'all want. If y'all want a shout out, if y'all want a sponsored interview,
For the low.
if y'all want to,
Commercial.
we spanking.
For the
you know
low,
what I'm
he's
saying?
spanking. But the Hoodz and Newz show page, you know, we the not layaway, what you call it?
Discount.
Discount, yeah, all that. We Sears and Macy's and shit.
Yeah, facts.
You got a commercial you want to run on our show? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
All that is, man.
we generate usually averagely 2,000 to 5,000 views, you know what I'm saying? And we also going to be on streaming platforms too as well, you know what I'm saying? So it's really going to be a podcast type of thing. So y'all definitely want to tune in. Don't forget, right here at the bottom, Hoodz and Newz show. You know what I'm saying? At Hoodz and Newz show. And y'all going to find the internet. You hear me? We done.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, so we're going to talk about some global hot topics in the DMV. Well, not in the DMV, outside of the DMV. I'm burnt, y'all. Don't pay no attention to me, though. And here's one discussion that wasn't added right here, though, man. Y'all been hip to what's going on with the Joe Budden and Rory Mal situation? Yeah. You know
Shout
what
out
I'm
to Joe Budden, yeah.
saying? Oh, you saying shout out to Joe Budden?
Yes.
So you on Joe Budden's side?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because,
man.
bro, I was having this conversation with my brother, right? And I said, it's no different than this right here, this show. We here because you picked who you wanted to be a part of your cast. You feel what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's your brand. It say Hoodz and Newz show. It don't say the Damo Roll Elway show. You feel me? So it's like, if they, but I ain't saying we don't bring that to the table. But I'm saying in they situation, if he was saying that if all the sponsorships and everything is coming because of Joe Budden, how do y'all expect to get an equal breakdown of something that where he's bringing 100% of the revenue in? You know what I'm saying? That's not fair, and that wasn't obviously what was agreed upon. You know what I'm saying? So, like, honestly, I wouldn't even know them dudes if it wasn't for Joe Budden.
Their thing was they wanted to know like the inside. They wanted to know like what's coming in. They wanted to know info. It wasn't like we want to have. They wanted to know info. They wanted to know, okay, what promos are coming in? What this? Like, I want to see some type of paperwork. Like, I just want to know. Like, I gotta have info. Like, he's like for right now. Like, say even on this show, I'm not just doing this because I know it's the Hoodz and Newz show, but I'm not just doing this like as a flunky coming on. Nah. When I first came, what'd he say? Even though it's say Hoodz and Newz show, it's not just about me, it's about all of us. That's how I'm coming in. I want to know info. Like, if I'm the head, so say I got my sports show, right? And I'm starting a sports show and I got co-hosts and shit. It's not going to be a time where I don't want them to feel like, oh, he get his money, he getting on his money. And I wonder how much, what's coming in. Like, it's good to let people know, like, include them on something. Like, you can keep it 100 and say, I'm not going to give you this, I'm not going to give you this, I'm not going to give you this. But if they inquire, like just to make them feel good, sleep good. Like
It's
should be a
not.
time
It's
where
not
they
about
can-
being flunky. You could take that word out, and this is business. You know what I'm saying? And what they did was
he
a
went
bad
off,
business
like-
deal in their situation because at the end of the day, if y'all agreed to be a part of his podcast or whatever y'all agreed upon, when y'all obviously they signed something. You feel what I'm saying? So you signed a contract. Like nowhere in the contract does it say that the person you work for have to divulge everything in their books. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, but it's crazy because academics knew a lot of the deals that Joe Budden got because he mentioned the Cash App deal, he mentioned this deal, he mentioned that deal. So I'm like, a lot of stuff isn't in the blind, but at the end of the day, it all depends on what's being negotiated because if Cash App is saying, well, we want to pay Joe Budden, right? And Joe Budden say, all right, well, I'm going to break some of this down and I'm going to give it to Rory and Maul.
They want to pay the podcast. It's not him though. They paying.
It is
the
though because
podcast.
all right,
They say
hold on.
we want to
paying
pay in the
the-
contract. They saying I want to pay the Joe Budden podcast.
Right, but
Podcast,
okay.
They not paying Joe
That's
Budden.
because they got
like,
both. Yeah.
Roy and Maul.
But if
big
you
part of that
remove
podcast.
Joe Budden from the situation, do they get that same money?
It wouldn't be, if you remove Russell Westbrook from the Wizards, it was still like, why you gotta remove it? If you remove it, it wouldn't be a podcast. What?
Bro, you not understand what I'm saying? It'd still be a podcast. How could it not be a podcast if it's two people? Anything could be a podcast. It'd be the Rory and Maul podcast.
But
How's it
why
not a
would you-
podcast
why
if you take
would
Joe Budden out?
But if you take Joe Budden out, like, what is that doing though? Like,
What I'm saying is that would they be able to would these deals still come in if he wasn't a part of the show?
But he is a part of the show.
I
Right,
ain't
but
gonna
that
lie
don't
though,
matter.
Rory and
They
Maul-
not just because he's a part of the show. That don't mean they equal partners though.
Hold on, I'm gonna put my input on
Man,
that.
at
Let's
least
prime example.
let him know something. Like, he
But-
went off like a female, man. That's mad time. Like, he went off like a woman. Like, come on now. I don't
know. I
accept
ain't
that.
hear it like
You
that.
go off at a woman like on me like that, I'm a pull up on you. We gonna have man-to-man convo. Like, you don't do that. He was out of line. Like, social, all that Twitter stuff, and you
I ain't
fake
seen
it.
nothing
Like,
on Twitter. I
He fired
just
him
saw-
on the
fake it.
show.
He fired
I seen him fire him on the show though.
Like, he
I
made
think
it.
that's-
He
I
made
just
it.
think
he made
I'm
it
not
a
saying
big-
I agree. I disagree, but I just kind of disagree with his execution.
He made it a
of
big
doing.
deal. Like,
Yeah, he probably
went
his
on
execution
Twitter. That
probably was off. But at the end of the day,
you don't
like
do that, bro. You don't do that, bro.
he,
Yeah, especially your friends.
do that,
They were
bro.
your men before the podcast even started.
well,
I
they said
don't-
Maul was. I don't know about the dude Rory.
Man, but I just met y'all for real. Though. I kind of been you from the Go-Go's, but I just met you, and now it's at a point where I don't look at you just as a co-host now. So as time go on, they men like we grown.
Yeah,
men.
we different
We begin
though,
to
bro.
build relationships, but still though, it's about etiquette though.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, but hold on,
Etiquette.
but just be clear though. This is
That
one thing
money-
I'm gonna be clear on, right? And this because this me and my brother had this conversation. When it comes to business and personal, that's where a lot of things go left.
Yeah,
because what they expected from a friend doesn't mean that you want to get the same thing from a business partner. Because business, he might don't got to tell you nothing. As a friend, he might say, all right, off the books, I can tell you X, Y, Z. If he want to, right? But that's the hard part about doing business with friends. If y'all not on man time, everybody got to be on the same page. You feel what I'm saying?
I think the show grew bigger than what Rory and Maul probably thought, and it was growing, and they a part of that brand. So why not? Like, they should feel like, all right, what's coming in? Like,
yeah.
if it's growing and growing, I feel like I would want to know. I would want to be.
And
a
I
part.
heard they side of it. But I just think like, because I think even though Joe Budden is the Joe Budden podcast, it's just like with us. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own individual fan bases. So some people,
Facts.
it might be the Joe Budden podcast, but some people might just like Roy. Some people might just like Maul. You know what I'm saying? I think they're in a position now, they can just do their own thing now.
I mean, that's what they need to do. I mean, at the end of the day, like, bro, they
in a position
this situation worked in their benefit because now they got buzz off of being fired.
Yeah,
and now they're going to be bigger. They can do their own thing.
That was on purpose.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
shit was all
It
the
probably could be. We might be getting trolled right now because one thing we know about the internet, it's always an
They
angle.
probably in the back laughing like,
You know what I'm saying? It's always now people we know that. Bro, I didn't know Rory and Maul name 2 weeks ago, bro. Now I know. I've been hearing these dudes'
I'm
names.
subscribed to Joe Budden. I watched
But
Joe Budden.
I want to say something else. Like, academics said this too. He made a point. When Joe Budden left Everyday Struggle, Revolt offered Joe Budden a check, not Rory and Maul. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fact.
So like a lot of people are wanting to pay Joe Budden as a brand, but that's the only thing. Like, I mean, people said a lot of negative stuff about him as far as like how he conduct business. You know what I'm saying? Because he was in Slaughterhouse, and people have spoken about things falling apart because of him. So I can't speak for his etiquette and how he handled things as a man when it comes to friendships. You feel what I'm saying? But one thing I know about business, because I seen it with Jay-Z, that's one of my favorite rappers, but when it comes to business, Slim cutthroat. You know what I'm saying? He's a cutthroat individual. And people are like, hey, Jay effed up, he did that to Dame, or he did this to this person, he did that. Man, it's business. It's not personal. That's where the saying come from. It's business, never personal. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta, in business, you gotta protect yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
But yeah, we can talk about that all day.
Yeah, no bullshit though.
Nah,
man. What's
that
up, man?
situation was
Lil
crazy
Reese
though,
got shot
bruh.
in Chicago.
Like that situation was crazy. I think he got caught in the mix
of a situation he had nothing to do with. Now it just sounds kind of crazy. Like
that's the
Lil
wildest thing I ever
Reese-
seen, bro.
I'm not saying he like the most. Like I fuck with Lil Reese, bro. But I just think he fumbled the bag, bro. Like. You got all these industry ties. You want to hang around fucking 8-0 block and Lamb Ron all fucking day, bro.
But like we said in the beginning,
Going off.
when we was talking about what you signed, Lil Reese was signed before Chief Keef. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
But obviously that deal wasn't a good deal that he signed because you should not be having to still be in Chicago.
That ain't
You
got
know what I'm
nothing
saying?
with the deal. That's what
First
he
time-
want to do.
I mean, if
got
he
nothing
had
with the
money,
deal.
you think if he had a lot of money, you think he'd still want to live in the hood,
Yes,
bro?
that
I don't even think he
yes.
broke though. I don't
He
think.
ain't even. He probably ain't even living in the hood, but he going back. That's all he know. Like he different for real. That's He, that's all he know. Like I be looking up. I be on YouTube a lot for real. His whole family is in that. Like
Yeah,
he
deep in that.
was 6 years old at a house party, and they got a picture of him. He throwing up.
BD,
he throwing,
real BD.
I ain't gonna say BDG. I ain't saying no names.
Yeah,
I ain't saying all that.
yeah.
But he throwing up. He throwing up whatever he throwing up. Like his uncles, his fathers, his aunts, all that throwing it up. But man, he need to. He got shot in the neck not too long ago.
Right.
He got shot in the neck not too. Lil Reese,
got
you got a
jumped.
second. I'm gonna ask you, Lil Reese, you got a second chance at life, Slim. Like we looking at this whole. Let me get this off. Let me
Third,
get this
fourth
off.
chance.
Let me get this off. Let me get this off. Let me get this off. Cause that's a young African American man. And it's not just like a lot of people getting on him saying, yes, damn, Lil Reese, you stupid, you this. He really it was a video of him on Twitter. He bleeding, shot in the eye. They beat him up after that. People throwing up gang signs in his face. Like, what I saw from that, I ain't just see Lil Reese. I saw my nephew. I saw my youngest around the way. It's like a trap, man. You really got a second chance, a third chance at life.
Third chance.
A third chance at life. Use that. That could be your wake-up call. Like, God is telling you, young, like, forget this Chirac stuff. Forget all of this.
The Grim Reaper.
The Grim Reaper and all this.
shit.
That's why I never agreed with that. What's his name?
Academics.
Academics
Yeah,
and
the
all
war on
that.
Chirac.
We made a gimmick out of that, out of young people losing their lives and young people sliding and all this crazy music. We made a gimmick out of that, and that was 6, 7, 8, 9 years later, and we really seeing like that shit was real, bro. Man, you got a second chance at life. You better utilize it. Give it back to the youth, like.
Yeah.
That's no joke, Slim.
Yeah, he in a position, man. He's still in a position because he's like a Chicago legend. Like,
I mean, when it comes to drill
Like,
music,
right now-
he's one of the pioneers of the Chicago drill
Yeah, so
scene.
But is that a good thing?
I mean, I'm not saying it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm saying like if you got that type of notoriety, like you just said, bro,
Drill
everything you
music.
just said, if you went from just a regular
Drill
person in the hood to having influence, it's how you use it. You know what I'm saying?
facts.
And if you got shot in the neck, you almost lost your life. Getting shot in the neck is like a headshot, basically.
Yeah, facts.
You almost lost your life. If that wasn't a sign for you to say, let me get out of Chicago, then what more do you need?
Man, drill music, bro.
But then he got shot in the suburbs of Chicago.
Think about, man, y'all keep talking. We talk about drill music. We ain't talking about the real shit, like how we forget drill music. Like that shit is killing our youngins. It's killing our people. Drill music is the top music for these youngins. It's even came to DC. These DC artists smoking on packs, drill. Man, forget all of that. That shit is crazy. Crazy. Remember in the 60s and 70s, I got sunshine. We need to get back to that. Talk about loving music. Ain't no loving music no more. Ain't no come on and go with me. Come on, no. Lauryn Hill, when my mother was cleaning up the house, listening to Lauryn Hill when I was young in the 90s and different stuff. We got to get back to the real music. Like, we glorifying. I don't want to curse. I tell my youngers I'm not going to curse on this show for them because they'll be sending it to them. But we glorifying BS, young. Drill music. Drill music. Y'all in the back. Drill music. That's crazy, bro. It's crazy. I blame us. I blame our generation, the previous. I blame us. For real.
Nah.
I don't know if y'all blame us, but I blame us. For real. Our generation, cause it's crazy, bro.
I kind of agree though, cause to this day I see people that's my age or maybe like between late 20s to early 30s, and they on the block with the youngins.
Caskets.
No guidance. At least when my old heads, you know what I'm saying? They be like, nah, don't do it like this. You know what I'm saying? Gotta move different. You gotta go to school. Don't be like me. I'm out here still selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I still gotta watch out for my life.
Fentanyl and
yeah, they out there popping the fentanyl with them.
Popping pills and perkies. I think of caskets. It's sad when I go out on the block and I see all these youngers out on and there's nothing wrong with that, man. It's the sign, but you got the older dudes out there supposed to be the OGs, and they out there with the youngers for real.
That's what I just said.
Not giving them game, not doing nothing. You looking like a youngin'. Your pants down half off your butt. You about 40, 30 years old.
40 years old wearing bony jeans.
Bony Tony jeans, not giving these youngers knowledge. Come on, man. We gotta do better, son.
Thanks, though, man. Now, I was just saying, I'm not saying I want Lil Reese to be out here on some drill and stuff. I'm just saying, like, you in that position now.
I feel sad for Slim.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That video's never gonna leave the internet, Slim. He can have
just like
kids.
the first video when he got in that altercation. Like,
they say he allegedly might be blind in one eye now. So now you barely can talk. Now you probably blind. And when in the wintertime, he ain't gonna be able to go outside. His whole body gonna be probably still got bullets in him. His whole body gonna be numb. People see the outside stuff, but they don't see the pain that he gonna really have to deal with. That we ain't gonna be able to see.
Yeah, Lil Reese, you see this, man? Get out the hood, man. Stay away from Chicago. Man.
I told my brother,
be a full-time rapper.
One thing that saved Chief Keef was him being barred from O Block.
Forget rapping.
Them barring him from O Block saved his life. You know what I'm saying? He moved to LA. He ain't never looked back. He been in Cali the whole time. He took his cousin with him, and that's it. He got out the way.
Man, Lil Reese, pick up some books. Fuck all that rapping and all that other stuff. I mean, if you gotta pay your bills though, but pick up a book. Pick up what's that Elijah Muhammad book? I forgot the name of that. Jones, a good book I read that Jones. Pick up some books. Learn who you are, son. Forget all that rapping and all that.
Yeah, facts. So the whole time we're gonna talk about this YFN Lucci surrenders to authorities on RICO charges. He was just out on bond, you know what I'm saying, for alleged, murder charge. And now we gotta deal with this RICO charge right here. So he's like back to back. Now you're dealing with the feds now. That's a different level.
Yeah, this is a stinker. It's one thing that anybody that's my age know. I ain't saying it's impossible, but you have a very low, like a single-digit percentage chance of beating a RICO charge.
Yeah, feds work different. They try to gather up
straight up
first.
You know what I'm saying? And because the RICO is weird, like you don't even have to get found guilty for the initial charge. You know what I'm saying? Like it's one of them things where it's like it's multifaceted. You know what I'm saying? It could be murders within a RICO. It could be drugs. It could be gang affiliation. They could put all these things under one umbrella. They only need to get you found guilty of one to smack you with at least a 10-year mandatory minimum. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what they put that in place for when it comes to organized crime. You gotta remember, I think RICO started with the mob.
Yeah, it definitely did.
You know what I'm saying? And now they using it on regular people from.
They definitely targeting him like.
No, that hip hop police got him.
Yeah.
Got him.
They want him. I don't know why, but they want him. You know what I'm saying? Now you in a predicament where even if you beat the body, you still want to. Even if you most people take a cop to this. They don't even try to fight the RICO because you're gonna lose. Especially if you're the only one with money. Everybody don't got the same money to pay for lawyers like you got. Man, all it takes is one person to fold and say, man, look, I'm rolling over. I'm telling everybody. Whatever they want to know, I'm telling them.
Man,
they going to do football numbers.
That and a Lil Reese situation go
That's
hand
crazy.
in hand.
But listen, let me tell y'all something, man. All the young rappers out there, this is my message to y'all. If you came from that and you been in the hood and you been hanging on the block and you had to bust your gun and all that, cool. If you didn't get caught up and you make it and you touch some rap money, right? Leave all that stuff where it was at. Don't take that with you when you make it with the music. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because the last thing you want to do is have the ability to change your family's life, you know what I'm saying, with your newfound money and your fame, and then have to throw it all away because you still trying to prove that you a stepper. You know what I'm saying? You still trying to prove that you that nigga in the hood and all that. Like, I mean, we all got passes. We all done things that we regret. You know what I'm saying? That's life. But you can change. You know what I'm saying? So if you are put in a position where, okay, now I have the chance to change my family life. I went from nothing to something. Do that because your people's counting on you. If you want to buy your mother house, then you got the opportunity to buy your mother house, You know what I'm saying? Don't buy the house and then have moms lose the house because now you done went to jail for a body or you went to jail for gang affiliation. Like, stay out here with your... I know these youngs, y'all got kids. Y'all got families that need y'all. If you put yourself in that position, man, take care of your people, man. Yeah. That's all I ask y'all to do, man. Don't let the internet... Because I'm going to tell you something, yeah? The internet is the biggest influencer. When I be reading these comments... They be like, Lil Durk ain't slide for this person. Yeah, Lil Durk ain't do this. If you're a weak-minded person and you feed into these comments, it'll make you crash out. Man, F these comments. F with these people on the internet talking. I have these people living in the suburbs.
Talking about somebody go slide.
Yeah, in the comments from their mother house in Calabasas talking about somebody sliding. Talking about you ain't a stepper because you ain't slide for this person.
Man, y'all ain't slide
they talking about smoking
slide.
on this pack and that pack. Man, don't pay these people no mind, bro. Live your life. And man, live it abundantly, man. Get out the way, man. Let man, the streets is done, man. It's corny, man.
Don't forget, man. I said this before. It's on my page too. Young, the real bad. Whether it's sports, is music. The real gift is not being able to rap, sing, play sports. The gift is being able to identify what your gift is that can elevate you out your situations. So you are like my younger Tez is on live right now. Tez is a great athlete from Southeast DC. He live in Southeast. He go to Tech Prep. He's a senior now. He don't have no offers right now, but he will have offers. Why? Because he gonna stay in that gym every day. Like he got access to a gym. He gotta utilize it. Like know what your gift is and work. If you know you're an athlete, go to the gym, sleep in the gym all day. It don't matter. Put in work. You know you a talented artist. All right, use that gift to get you out your situation. Don't just be rapping and you don't even know the business behind rapping, or you don't know what you playing basketball for or sports. Like, come on, man. Pick up a book, too. We like to talk about music and all this stuff a lot, though, but knowledge, man. Get some knowledge, man. Knowledge yourself. When you know who you really are as a person, can't nothing stop you, son.
Yeah, fact.
Woman, don't matter how old you are, none of that.
Yeah, questions, fact.
For real.
So, man, we're going to talk about it right here, man. J. Cole debuts in the Basketball African League. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's more of like a sports topic. You know anything about this, Damo?
Hey, I know about J. Cole playing basketball too, bro.
Hey, also on the side note, J. Cole album, that joint fire too.
He actually watching him free rec, he looks sweet. So
yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Once he get into his own and get into that, cause playing under the whistle was different than just running around the gym, free recking. But I think I seen him practice one of him miss a shot. Yeah. Like, he really could hoop for real, you know what I'm saying? So,
you know who I thought always joined the league? I thought Quavo would probably join the league or something like that.
I bust his ass.
You think you bust Quavo?
Come on now.
Quavo job like that though.
Ain't no rapper in the city or PG messing with me on the court.
No rapper?
None of them.
No rapper? That's a challenge?
That sounds like a challenge to me.
Come get some smoke.
That sounds like a challenge to me. Damo to the NBA. Let's go.
Yeah. I'm Damo to the NBA on the sideline, though. I don't want to be a player. Put me on that sideline, though, man.
Oh, that sounds like a challenge. So all you rapper ballers,
Damo Rowe want smoke.
Look, win or lose, I'm going to play hard. You know what I mean?
I ain't never heard that. So you never had, when you was playing ball, you ain't had NBA ambitions?
Nah, never. I wanted to always be a coach. I was always a young dude. I had little man syndrome and stuff, but I always just wanted to play. I always had knowledge of the game. I used to, whenever I eat, I always have to have like a Slam magazine in front of me or something. Like, I always knew I wanted to be a coach since like 5th, 6th grade. I always had the knowledge. You ever see me play? I ain't the fastest, the strongest, but I mix you up. Give me a pick and roll. We get through there to the lane. I'm a dog. Mama been tired.
You saying that remind me of
I love the game.
What's Rock Mikey from his brother Tay, right? Shout out to Tay, man. That's my dog. Tay got a game like that. His game is so like it's smooth, right? He not moving all super fast. He be mixing Bamas up, yeah.
Luka Doncic, Paul Pierce, Andre Miller.
Shout out to Tay, man.
Chauncey Billups.
Yeah. Hoodz, I'm thinking in my head though, man. It said J. Cole, 36 years old?
Yeah, they was shocked. I didn't know that J. Cole was older than T-Pain.
That's crazy. Yeah, T-Pain just early 30s,
I thought
right?
T-Pain was 50 when he was back in the day.
T-Pain was 19 years old.
He was 19.
He was 19, bro. That's why I
spanked him, yeah.
He looked like he was sprung off Pampers or something. Like, he looked old as hell back then. Off his two
You know, he from Florida, so you know they age fast out there, motherfucker.
Nah, you know who else look
Something
old?
Florida.
Kodak Black look old as all the way. Yeah,
Kodak. Hey, Kodak had a new album just came out. That thing crazy.
I listened to a couple songs of that. I wasn't really. I've been still listening to J. Cole. And,
J. Cole joint, alright, dog.
I'm about to listen to Young Nudie now.
Oh yeah, I heard nothing new yet.
Yeah, Young Nudie.
I can't get the Nudie. Nudie, alright.
For real? I
just
like
authentic.
Nudie.
I love
man. Yeah, he got his own style.
Yeah, nah, fast though.
That new Ron Isley just came out, man. It's like, no.
Ron Isley? Sheesh. I might crank to that though. I don't know why.
You gonna crank the Ron Isley?
Yeah.
How you crank the footsteps in the dark?
That's right, yeah. He might come up with some you know, the side joint, you know, getting crushed by another dude type of thing, you know.
What?
Nah, you know, like how he always be making the songs. Nah, I get the pause moments on that. I'm saying like,
You talking about the jokes he used to do with R. Kelly,
yeah,
bro?
like,
I had to take a drink and a half. I don't know what he just said.
nah, you know how like,
Big Sweeto.
Big Sweeto. Yes.
Big Sweeto.
nah, you know how like
what you're talking
Ron
about,
Isley would
bro.
always come out the song with his girl
I don't
cheating.
know,
When he was
He
playing,
was like 5 songs of that,
he was
bro.
playing
mess it up
Mr.
more.
Biggs was
Don't-
going.
don't
Mr. Biggs,
explain
yeah,
yourself.
definitely Mr. Biggs. Yeah.
Don't mess it up, bro. It's cool.
I'm just saying, like, I might heard one of them type because I know he got like 5 songs of that on this new album, so shit, why not? Fuck it, you know what I'm saying?
Let's get to the sports right quick.
Yeah, go ahead,
You know,
Damo.
So, Kwame Brown, he spoke on Gilbert Arenas and Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes. You know, they been speaking on Kwame Brown, going off with him, making him a joke for years. So Kwame Brown, I guess he just got fed up. But Gilbert went after Kwame Brown and Arenas called Brown a show pony, and he said Michael Jordan killed Kwame's confidence. So Kwame coming out like, man, y'all on this, y'all be displaying an image that's not real. Y'all be on these shows that's ran by non-melanated people, and y'all be talking about your own people for likes in a room full of the people that's not your people, like for clicks and stuff. That's not real. So Kwame spitting some real. He going off on Stephen A. Smith, Steven Jackson. He popping jokes on Matt Barnes, all types of stuff, man. So I agree with him.
How you feel about that one?
Kwame talking is yeah.
He ain't a fan of Kwame.
Who?
I mean,
No.
the basketball player,
Whoa. Yeah, the basketball player. Don't ever get it twisted.
But he said, man, I brought my mom a house at 18 years old.
As a man, he was saying some real
now.
stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, and one thing you gotta do, you gotta stand your ground. Somebody coming for you, you got the right to. He stood his ground.
He
I
had
don't
time
know
today.
who right. I don't know who wrong. But I don't have no issue with Kwame Brown. Our only issue with Kwame Brown was on the court in the Wizards uniform. Anything outside that, I could care less.
So how you feel about him on the court? Keep it on that way.
Where's the trash can at?
Man, Kobe scored 81. Did you see the screens Kwame was setting? He set some solid screens on that 81 points, man. Shout out Kwame, man.
Yeah, Kwame was on off and on, man.
He was never on.
He was never on.
He was cool. Like he had like 1 year maybe.
I'm one of
11,
them. I'm one of them fans. My bad, I ain't mean to cut you off, bro. Go
Oh, you
ahead.
good?
I'm like a Bullets fan. You know what I'm saying? Wizards, Rod Strickland, Jerry Stackhouse, Rasheed Wallace, Chris Webber, Juwan Howard. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mention Kwame Brown when it comes to, you know what I'm saying? His name don't come up in that conversation. Gilbert Arenas. You know what I'm saying? Even Paul Pierce looked this sweet in the Wizards uniform. He came here and was out of his prime and still was hooping. So
Yeah, so man, shout out to Kwame. You know, my Wizards, we just played our first game against Boston tonight in the playing tournament. We lost. Russell was not being aggressive. He was not being Russ. So that was hard to see. Bill was off for a little while. He played pretty good. In like the second quarter, he started off rusty. He got a little tight hamstring, but I ain't one of these guys like you LeBron fans that bring up excuses and stuff. Ain't no excuses. When you up on that floor, that's why I love Iverson. Youngers, go back and look at Allen Iverson highlights if you can, son. Younger played through all types of injuries and everything and never gave an excuse. Kobe Bryant. Now we got players catching cramps in NBA finals and talking about they the GOATs and stuff.
Side question: you think if Iverson was playing in this general, you think he had that?
They go crazy. People trying to tell me Stephen Curry over Iverson and all this stuff. Man, y'all better wake up. I like Steph, but the rules are benefited to the way Steph and Trae Young and these guys play now. You can't touch them. So they allowed to be free off the ball. They can come off screens and they can run down the lane and they can run down the court, nobody touching them. Back in the Iverson days, he was scoring 40 and 50 and the end score would be 80 points. Think about how hard that was, Iverson. And he was like 5'10". They said he was 6'1", 6'2". And him and Steve Francis is about 5'10", 5'9".
Yeah, he definitely like 5'10". I be seeing him up to MGM. He like 5'10" for sure.
All mid-range shots and Iverson curls and all coming off screens and diving and loose balls, man. I love Iverson stuff. I love the old school game. So yeah, man. Shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to AI, man.
Yeah,
I just bought them questions came. My guy, I just bought them jumps.
Yeah.
Yeah, in fact, the Washington football team signed safety Bobby McCain.
Yeah, Bobby McCain. He gonna be turning 28 this year. He was a 5th round pick in 2015 NFL draft. He's a former corner. He had 7 picks, 4 sacks in 87 games. Out of those 87 games, he has 55 starts. He's been a captain the last 2 years. So we looking at him to play like the free safety spot for real. We got Landon Collins. Landon cool, but he more of a box safety right now. He could play the other positions, but Landon, we don't want him doing too much covering tight ends. We got Cam Curl now. Cam Curl is a baller. He can play the free. He can play the strong. He can play slot corner. And Cam Curl, so we add Bobby McCain. He can play that back end safety. Hash to hash. He ain't no Sean Taylor or Don Monroe back there, but he can do pretty cool for real. He gonna do pretty good though.
Yeah. Whole time, man. What's going on with the youngest, man?
Oh yeah. So look, man. This past weekend, I'm coaching DC Premier 6th grade girls. We had our first tournament. We got 7 girls. 3 of my girls are 5th graders. They playing 6th grade. 3 of my girls 5th graders. The rest 7th graders. And man, it's all about development at this point right now. I told the youngest, I'm not just looking for all the wins and the trophies and the championships. That's gonna come over time. But right now, they learning the game. They learning how I coach. They learning each other. And it's a process. Like really trust the process. And we played good. We won our first game. And in the second game, we got blew out. And I loved it. I loved every moment of it for real. It was tough. I hate losing, but it's a process. Like, they had to learn, like, ain't nobody gonna come save them. Their parents not gonna come off that sideline and save them. I'm not gonna save them from that whipping. They had to take that, and they gonna learn from it. But we kept fighting, and I got to check that at the end of it. Went off on the ref. He called a bogus foul. What'd I do? I took my mask off and said, that's crazy. Tech. My parents got to clapping and stuff. I said, yeah, I like it. But DC Premier Girls, we got another tournament this weekend. Shout out to Maddie. Shout out to Layla, Rania, Keely, Brooke. Who else? I'm missing somebody. Amari. Shout out to my youngest, man. Cause stay tuned, man. We gonna be up. We out here, man. Mm-hmm. We got another tournament coming up. Jerseys coming this week. We gonna look sweet this weekend. Y'all stay tuned, man. DC Premier Girls Basketball. We on the up and ups. And Tech Prep Hoops. Shout out to Friendship Tech Prep. Yeah. Coach Shackelford, Coach Reggie.
Oh, time, though. How you feel about Ryan Kerrigan?
Ryan Kerrigan went to the Eagles. I ain't mad at him too much. He might not have had too many offers for real. If you're not familiar, we had a player named Brian Mitchell. Brian Mitchell was one of the greatest players of all time. He's like #1 in all scrimmage yards until somebody just broke it, I believe. But Brian Mitchell should be in the Hall of Fame. But when he left us, he went to the Eagles, I believe. And, he's still a Washingtonian. He's still like adopted Washingtonian for real. So I'm not really mad at him. Go get your money. It's a business for real at the end of the day. I ain't gonna never let that get in the way for real. But he went to the Eagles, so now we gonna whoop up on him for 2 games a year season. Mm-hmm. I ain't mad at him though.
Facts.
Yeah, it was a good 10 years.
Yeah, man. Facts, man. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that, Damo, sir.
Oh yeah, sports come up. I glow up.
Yeah, you get in the zone.
You could have gave me an hour. I got some more for you. What you need?
We gonna talk about the music that's been out though, real quick before we wrap it up, man. Who you been cranking to, man?
You posted somebody, Mo Flame.
Oh yes.
What's the name of that song?
It was the jump with the aliens, right? In the background, right?
I see aliens. That don't crank. They flow everything different, baby.
Because it was like 2 different flows, but it just had chemistry for it.
Shout out Aerospace. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Aerospace.
Merch right here. That's my dog.
Yeah, it's called 2 a.m.
Yeah, 2 a.m. I like that song. That genre.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Who I've been cranking to is Migo Lee. Shout out to the man. Shout out to the K, man. You know what I'm saying? Uptown shit. Shout out to KDY, man. Yeah, I've been cranking.
9, 7, first. KDY. My.
Hey, but nah though, Migo Lee job be rocking like shit. It's just like I just love that. I just love that get money talk. Like, you sound like a young nigga getting money. I love, I'm an uptown dude, so when I hear about a fly young nigga getting some money, I just love that shit. You know what I'm saying? And he said that shit with confidence.
You went to
bro.
Eastern.
You know what I'm saying?
But
I went to Dozer.
With the Easter.
Dozer.
but look at your head though, bro.
My hair not looking very uptownish though. It looks very
You
West
making
Virginia.
Uptown look bad, bro.
I am very looking at
Alright,
uptown look
so
bad.
you know.
But you know when I'm on my shit though, I'm on my shit.
We gotta wrap it up, bro. We might
Gotta wrap it up,
past
though.
time.
I mean, shit, Dom. Listen, but Dom been listening to
Oh,
shit.
no, go ahead. for
I ain't
sure.
been listening to nobody new for real. I've been listening to a lot of Go-Go. I got the Go-Go app back, so I'm back, y'all. EBM.
That's gonna be my workout. I'm just be beating my feet all day.
Rap-wise, Dirt, no cap. It's this artist named Cowboy, 147 Cowboy. He's
I
tough.
heard his name before.
He's
Yeah.
cool, but Kodak. Yeah, that's all for real, man. And so I was cranking some Isley Brothers all yesterday. You know, you gotta take some time away from the drill music and listen to some real music. I'm old head for real. I got a lot of old school music, so yeah. Shout
Yeah,
out
so
to
we
that.
gonna wrap this up because my staff team in the back gonna give me 2-3 minutes just to talk. Like sheesh.
Oh, we
I know
gotta
y'all
wrap
wanna
it
go
up.
home. I wanna go home too. I'm tired too.
We gotta wrap it up, man.
I ain't with that. They keep talking about.
Let's go.
I don't want to hear that. Hey, nah, forget that. 30 more minutes. We ain't here.
Big Sweeto.
Nah, bro. We out here. Big Sweeto.
Oh, that's how y'all feel? That's how y'all feel about me?
Yeah,
Look,
ready
see,
to
you
go
got
home.
they got the final word for real. You can tell you whatever you want. They putting stuff on the
Big
camera.
Sweeto, that's how y'all feel? Y'all go, alright, is. Hey, it's your boy DV, Hoodz and Newz. This is the Hoodz and Newz show, and we are gone.
Head ass.
Damn, all that?
There you go. That's a wrap, fellas.